So, some stuff has happened since I made my last video. And it kind of sucks, but I'm going to try my best to not let this make me hit a wall like it seemed to have done for the past week. And we're going to keep this going. So, let me explain what happened. So a couple of videos ago, I mentioned to you guys about some things going on in the works and this big surprise that I was most likely going to have for you guys. And I really did truly believe that it was going to happen. Let me just preface this by saying that I'm the type of person that gets really excited about things to the point where I have to tell myself not to get excited about things because it stresses me out and makes me anxious. That's the kind of person I am. That's the kind of person that I've always been. It's been a lot worse when I was growing up, and it's kind of calmed down in the past couple of years once I've gotten my bearings and realized things in life happen and there's no need to work yourself up about something so much that you can't sleep or you get super stressed out about it, because in the end it's either going to happen and it's not going to happen, and if it doesn't happen then there's nothing you can do about it. So anyways, enough about me. Let's talk about what this big surprise was supposed to be. So a couple of weeks ago I got a text message from one of my friends. I'm not going to mention any names in this video. One of my friends texted me claiming that he had found a shop for me and some of my buddies to go look at and decide on whether we wanted to go through with a lease on it or not. So a couple days later, we made arrangements to go see this said shop and all meet up and make a final decision later on about it after we've seen it. The shop meeting went very well. The shop was awesome. It was pretty beat up, but there was more space than we expected, more commodities than we expected, and by the time everything was said and done, it was actually a lot cheaper than we expected it to be. After we did the totals in our head, it came out to be a lot less than that. So, me and 4 other guys got a lease written up. The guy who was selling it wrote everything down, put everything on paper, and we decided on how we were going to go about paying for this shop. As a lot of you know, I needed this shop because I needed to A, pull the transmission out of my Jetta, B, put the transmission from my Jetta into my new car, and C, be a normal Volkswagen owner and do regular maintenance on my car because it breaks a lot. There were obviously other things that I wanted to pursue in the future that I'm not going to explain to you right now, but just know that I was very excited about this opportunity, and I still am, to continue this search for a shop and things like that in the future. Anyways, basically what happened was a couple days before we could move in officially, we met up and we were going to go and get all the money together and go and sign the lease. So we did. We met up, we got all of our money together, and we called the guy, and unfortunately it was on one of his national holidays, so he couldn't meet up with us that day, and that was a bummer, but we said, okay, we'll do it tomorrow, yada yada. We went home all thinking, okay, this is actually happening, this is getting real now, and we're gonna have a fucking shop, and that's awesome. Late that night, all of us got a text from one of the guys that we were going into the shop with that something came up. I'm not gonna obviously go into specifics, but something came up that prevented him from having the money to lease this shop now. So this was obviously a pretty big kick to the nuts for me, because I was so excited and I knew that we were going to have a shop that we could continue our YouTube adventure together at, and I could get my car back to normal and having first gear and all. But I can't think selfishly. A couple of the other guys in the shop actually got the news and took it worse than I did, because they'd all financially expected this shop to happen. What I mean by that is they made purchases for the shop that we don't have anymore. That's not the end of it, because the next day I got a call about the guy who backed out of the shop, rear-ending a car and writing off his BMW. Thank God that he was alright and everybody else was alright, but it really sucks in multiple ways that an unfortunate turn of events has happened in such a short period of time, and it's kind of messed with me, to be honest. Obviously I haven't made a video in a little bit. I've been pretty consistent with this thing, and I haven't been on social media, I haven't made a video, so on and so forth. I've just been kind of chilling out and trying to accept the fact that I'm pretty bummed out about this, but life will go on. So yeah, now comes to this video, explaining what the hell is going to happen. So, I've taken my time off. I needed it. But I think we can still continue to make videos and try and push for more quality content and just have fun with it. That was the whole goal of this channel in the first place. So, I'm going to say nothing is going to change in the future. Hopefully we can find another place that I can rip my tranny out and do a swap, but we'll have to see for that, obviously. Wow, why am I doing this? This is probably so annoying for you guys. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to update you guys on the situation and what's going on in my life and what the big surprise was, because if I didn't make this video, a lot of questions go unanswered. But hey, lessons learned here. Obviously, don't get yourself all worked up for something, because in the end it might not actually end up happening. Don't make financial purchases without for sure knowing that that you're going through with something. And don't back out on your friends in a shop, or you'll crash your car the next morning. I'm glad everybody was okay. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave you with some footage of the last videos ever taken of my buddy's car before it was written off. Enjoy!
Some fucking dickheads in the... Oh, that dude's pulling in. Let's all get in and fucking go. Full lock. Holy fuck.